The Memphis players making their way through the tunnel earlier. And we got a pair of teams here that know a thing or two about ball movement, Grant.
Yeah, they really do. I mean, there's a great feel that these teams play with. Two of the smartest teams in the league. They focus on sharing the basketball and keeping everyone involved. This is a matchup for the purist.
So the opening lineup here for the Clippers. The two-way threats of George and Leonard are the wing pair. Morris and Zubac play together in the front court. And it's Jackson in at the point. Here's Leonard. Kicks it to George. Pass to Zubac. Back to George. Just 4 to shoot. The Clippers got to hurry. Late clock here. Zubac finds Leonard. No good on the triple. Bain into the lane. He can't get that one to fall. So the Clippers will take it the other way. George outside. From deep three-point range. Sinks it. What range from downtown.
With an efficient jump shot and limitless confidence, man. I'll tell you what, George is a threat from just about anywhere on the floor.
Now here's Morant. Pass to Adams. Outside for Brooks. From deep. The rebound by Jackson.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks from range. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
Adams, shot's good.
Yeah, this is where Adams looks to score, especially when he has a matchup he likes.
And you can tell how much these fans here in Memphis love their Grizzlies.
Yeah, I mean, B.A., ever since they moved here in 2001, these fans have been so loyal. And the players are also enjoy playing here. Memphis is a fun-loving city with great barbecue and a lot of character.
Pass to Brooks. It's stolen by Leonard. And here comes the break. Oh, it's stolen by Adams. Bain with it. Guarded now by George. Morant with the bucket.
Working through the lane. Morant, he's got such a great change of speed to keep the defense off.
George outside. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Leonard for 3, drops in the 3.
George can make the tough passes. He can also make the easy ones too. No way he was going to miss the wide open man on that one.
Now here's Morant. Pass to Jackson. Up top, Bain. Here's Morant. And then Morant with the dunk.
He's got some odds. Morant, this man loves to attack the rim whenever he gets the chance. And when I mean any chance, I mean any chance.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Desmond Bain. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
And we're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Jackson, pass to George.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Pass to Zubac. 6 on the shot clock. Now George. Fires from deep. And the Clippers hit again from deep.
Over his career, George has put up great numbers from deep. The ultimate 3-and-D player.
Outside Morant. Down low. Oh, George with a steal. To the middle. Here's Leonard. Oh, it's blocked by Jackson.
Making his presence known with that's why Jackson Jr. understands when to go after blocks.
And that's how you defend. Glad we had a chance to see a replay of that block again.
I mean, letting them know up front that he's on the hunt tonight and eager to knock away shots. I love it.
Now here's George. He has 6. Oh, good look from Zubac. Here's the second effort. Second shot opportunity. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim.
Good passing to set that up. Teamwork on display.
Bain against George. George with a steal. Oh, Brooks with the steal. Adams goes in. Ooh, and Adams, strong finish.
Plays with lots of energy and aggression. Good luck stopping Adams when he goes to throw it down.
George outside. Morris on the wing. Leonard outside. Shot clock at 6. And the dunk by Leonard.
The hands of Kawhi are huge, and they help him palm the ball, slam it with ease.
Outside for Brooks. Outside Morant. Brooks, the pass to Bane. Jackson outside. Back to Bane. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
The team first mindset of Jackson, willing to get the ball to his open guys.
Out to Leonard. The 3 is up. And the Clippers hit again from deep.
He just brings a great feel for the game at the offensive end.
Outside Bane. And so it's Kawhi Leonard making highlights for the Los Angeles Clippers. 8 points in the quarter.
Please give a big round of applause for your Grizzlies Youth Dance Team.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for Los Angeles. Bane and Brooks out on the wing. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. And it's Morant in at the 1 spot. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. To the paint. Bane against George. Bane, no good.
Just enough resistance to force the miss. Barely. That's one he'll generally make.
Pass to Morris. Now Zubats. And that comes off the assist by Morris.
Need to do more than that to keep him from getting the ball in the post.
Agreed. He's just too dominant inside. So you're better off stopping him from getting the ball in the first place.
Jackson on the wing. Outside Bane. Outside for Brooks. Here's Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
The strong finish from Jackson Jr. He goes up with power inside the paint.
The son of an NBA player, Jaren Jackson Jr. I actually played a bit with his dad, Jaren Sr. in Orlando back in the early 2000s, which means I'm old.
Here's Jackson. George for 3. Buries it from 3. George has got 9.
Confident shot by George off the hot pass. Doesn't waste time thinking about his selection.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Well, guys, Commissioner Silver's open to change. He said, quote, "We're not beholden to pure tradition. We care a lot about it, but all of the factors I think about when we talk about changing the rules, I'm less concerned about that. We should live in the present, be respectful of those records, but also be willing to adjust when it makes sense." PA?
All right, thanks, Allie. Pass to Jackson. Zubats with it. And it's slammed in by Zubats.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, BA.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. Morant, the pass to Brooks. Back to Morant. Out to the right wing. Jackson outside. And a great assist by Morant as that one goes. Jackson's gotten 4 this quarter. And the Jacksons just the latest father-son NBA duo. Lots of great ones there, Fred.
So true, BA. The Curry family might be the best ever. The Berries, including our own colleague Brent. The Thompsons with Clay in the league currently. Just some incredible NBA families to admire.
Leonard for 3. Here's Zubats. Oh, Adams with the block.
Oh, a fantastic defender. Adams embraces his role on this team as their defensive anchor. Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, when you hustle on the break like he does, good things tend to happen.
It's George on the wing. 1:44 left to play in the first half of basketball. Here's Leonard. That shot, no good. Now Memphis takes it the other way. Outside Morant. Here's Adams. Bane finds Brooks. Back to Bane. Inside. Here's Adams. It's rebounded by George. George has got his 4th rebound in this one. To the inside. 1:07 left in the second quarter. And the basket by Leonard.
With a smooth jumper and unwavering confidence, Leonard's able to consistently convert from downtown.
Shoots. Morant, no good.
Surprising he didn't bury that, but hey, it happens sometimes.
To the paint. Deflects the pass. Up top, Brooks. He's guarded by Zubac. Jackson for 3. Drills it from deep. Jackson's got 7 points for the quarter.
Showing he can make this shot. Give Jackson Jr. room to take the triple. Oh, and he will.
Kicks it to George. Back to Jackson. George outside. Jackson outside. Just 5 on the clock. Back to George. Here's Zubac. Goes back up. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play.
At the line for the Clippers, Zubac.
The free throw drops from Zubac. Morant with it. And so we wrap up the first half. Clippers ahead. They're up by 10. All right, Allie's ready to go. Thanks very much, Allie. We'll be back soon to start the second. And we played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one. Without question, Kawhi Leonard displaying his skills today.
Well, if he's hit threes like he did in the first half, he's going to have a monster night.
And let's see if the D adjusts, make life a little more difficult on him.
On the floor for the Clippers, they've got Robert Covington. John Wall is out there with Terrence Mann. Then it's Luke Kennard, and it's Batum in at the center, filling out the middle. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation.
Norman Powell, he's checked in for the Clippers. Green for 3. Powell pulls it in. Los Angeles has gotten 6 of 11 threes to go in this game. Kennard with it. Green picks him up. Powell passes to Batum. And he can't bank that one in. And here's Memphis, trailing by 10. Pass to Tillman. Back to Jones. Here's Aldama. Left side, Green. Here's the 3. Aldama, no good. Los Angeles shooting at a 48% clip from the floor. Covington finds Wall. Back to Covington. Now Powell. Kicks it out to Kennard. Launches it. Aldama grabs the board.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
On the wing, Jones fires the 3. And again, Memphis no good. Los Angeles has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Out to Powell. Back to Kennard. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Grizzlies. And an annual ritual, players finding out their ratings at NBA 2K. All right, Richard, you were customarily happy with your rating, yes?
I didn't really care, but a part of my condition of working for 2K is they said that they will retroactively change my rating to 100. The first 100 player.
You deserve it, man. And the basket by Aldama.
This is that modern big man play. Tall guys who are comfortable draining shots from deep.
Wall, the pass to Powell. Lets it go from the wing. It's rebounded by Memphis.
And usually that's a bucket for him, but look, nobody's perfect in the mid-range.
Here's Aldama. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. And now just a 5-point Clipper lead.
It's nice to see they're not settling for three-pointers. These guys are putting in the work inside.
Pass to Wall. Outside Covington. Lets it go from deep. Pure from three-point range. Covington's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three. Memphis has gone 1 of 4 here in the third from range. Here's Aldama. 3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. Clock at 6.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Memphis needs to get off a shot, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Green against Kennard. Pass to Powell. Kennard against Green. Covington with it. 6 on the shot clock. Ooh, it's stolen away. And the Grizzlies pushing it up now. The 3 is up. And again, it's Memphis with a 3.
When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
Ball against Jones. Out to Covington. Outside Wall. 5 to shoot. Uneasy 2 on the layup. Wall's got his first points in this one.
Assertive play by Wall inside, pushing hard to find himself a shot.
Outside Jones. Pass to Conchar. Jacks up a 3. Covington grabs the board. Los Angeles has gone 7 of 13 from downtown so far in this game. Powell outside. Back to Covington. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. And now a 9-point Clipper lead.
A long, strong forward. Covington shows the ability to finish inside.
Pass to Green. There's 18 seconds left to play in the third quarter. Here's Tillman. On the wing, Jones. Knocks it down from distance. Jones has got 6 points.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
Wall, the pass to Batum. From 7. Oh, got it off in time, but it's no good. And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers.
Please give a big round of applause.
And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
There wasn't a better pass in the game, almost like he had a sixth sense.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. Payne and Brooks out on the wing. And it's Morant in at the 1. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Zubac passes to Morris. Out to Leonard. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Leonard.
Horrible mistake right there. You hate to see unforced turnovers like that.
And here's Morant. Outside Payne. Morant against Jackson. To tie it up. Jackson down low. Leonard defending. Outside for Morant. 5 on the clock. On the wing, Brooks. From behind the arc. It's rebounded by Morris.
And sometimes on defense, you can just get lucky.
Pass to Leonard. It's tipped. Stolen by Jackson. On the wing, Bain. Adams, the pass to Jackson. Now here's Morant. Kicks it out to Jackson. Oh, that doesn't go on the chance to tie. The Clippers in the lead. Zubac with it. The kick out to Morris. Back to Zubac. Stolen by Jackson. Payne against Jackson. Pass to Morant. Let's go with a three. Ooh, the Grizzlies with another miss. Los Angeles has gone 7 of 13 from downtown so far in this game. Ooh, he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to be on Dylan Brooks.
I like when Kawhi forces the issue, making the defense compromise with the foul.
He makes 1 of 2 that time.
Building the lead to 2 possessions, but they have to hope the miss doesn't cost them.
Outside Morant. The three-pointer off the mark. Boy, this lead is razor thin.
Yeah, B.A., and there's a chance to extend that right here.
Back to Jackson. Payne against George. There's the drive. There's Jackson with the three. Leonard against Brooks. Leonard can't get it to go. Memphis has gone just 1 of 6 from downtown in this final quarter. Left side Bane. Launches a three. Yes! And a nice assist from Jackson.
Ice. He has absolute ice in his veins. This guy, he lives for these moments.
Jackson attacking. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
With impressive quickness, Jackson is usually able to stay a step or 2 ahead of the defense.
Reggie Jackson taking 2 shots.
He does not get the second one.
He missed the chance to put them up by 3. You know he'd like to have that one back.
Pass to Brooks. Kicks it out to Jackson. Back to Brooks. And a bit of a battle for the ball. And the officials signal a jump ball here. It's George on the wing, hounded by Morant. They grab their own miss. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Los Angeles. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game.
And this is how you execute. Creating any type of separation is huge right now.
Payne finds Adams. Morris against Jackson. Pass to Brooks. Outside Morant. Stolen by Jackson. Leonard outside. There's a minute 12 left in the 4th quarter here. Now George. The kick out to Morris. Jackson against Jackson. Leonard for 3. No good that time. Now Memphis takes it the other way. Back to Morant. Rejected by George.
I mean, just a top defender in the NBA. George's wide wingspan and fast, incredible instincts really help him stifle shooters.
And it's Morant missing.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
Yeah, right now, he's just in his own head. Not much you can do to try and push through it.
Morant against George. Out to Leonard. 6 to shoot. And Kawhi Leonard gets a whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
Payne, the pass to Morant. Oh, they need this! And it's Morant again missing. So it's the Clippers taking the W in a close. All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that about wraps it up.
Tonight, Greg Anthony here. You know, the first thing you think of with both these teams, Greg, their athleticism. Some high flyers on the court tonight.
And, Kev, it's not just about the aerial skills, though. There are some guys out there who can flat out wear you down with their ability to run the floor.
And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. Backcourt guards are Russell and Edwards. Two big men inside, Towns and Gobert. And it's McDaniels in at the small forward position. 5 to shoot. And here's Edwards from the arc. The Grizzlies pull it in. Jackson with it. And Jaren Jackson picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Russell against Morant. Russell dishes to Gobert. And now the Grizzlies. Fast break. Back to Bane. There's the pass to Adams. Outside, Bane for the three. And Karl Anthony Towns pulls it down.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here. And something that gets overlooked is how good of a passer Steven Adams is.
You're totally right, GA. He's gotten much better with his vision. Knows how to find cutters and open guys out of the high post. Plus, he's skilled at throwing those full-court touchdown passes.
Morant passes to Brooks. Outside, Bane. Outside for Jackson. A new 14 for the Grizzlies. Brooks outside. Outside, Bane. Outside for Jackson. Shot clock at 2. Brooks from outside. Memphis the rebound. Morant outside. And there's the goal on Karl Anthony Towns. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
There's Morant. Pass to Jackson. Shoots over Towns.
And good defense from Towns. He's a big-time shot blocker, and that reputation can scare shooters.
And then Carl Anthony Towns with the jam.
Oh, that's an old-fashioned rim wrap.
Just a remarkable jam. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now. Bain kicks to Morant. The Grizzlies with another miss. The Timberwolves have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Down low, Edwards. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a three-point play. That's on Jaren Jackson. The Timberwolves shooting their first free throw of the game.
And just to mention, a season ago, they were very comfortable at the line, hitting about 78% of their free throws.
Morant looking around. Bain finds Morant. On the wing, Jackson. Now here's Adams. To halt the run. 4 on the clock. Gobert with the block.
This is why shooters always have an eye out for Rudy. And if you don't, this could be the result.
We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Smitty with Memphis. What do they need right now to make a championship run this season?
Kevin, I think the pieces are all in place. It's a matter of luck on the injury front and staying focused when the pressure's on in the biggest postseason games.
Russell against Morant. Brooks, the pass to Morant. Second shot opportunity. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That's on D'Angelo Russell.
Every team is looking for that star to lead them to great things. Morant already looks the part.
Both free throws good from Morant.
We've seen him put a lot of pressure on the defense and then cash in at the line.
Russell kicks to Towns. Outside Edwards. 6 to shoot. Back to Towns. From deep three-point range. It's hauled in by Adams. The Grizzlies trail by 8 and even 3-on-3 break. Morant finds Jackson. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Here's Adams. No good that time. And Minnesota will come the other way. Here's Edwards. And Desmond Bain pulls it down. And Adams has got the ball here for Memphis. Out to the right wing. Morant pushes to Jackson. Here's Adams. Tries again. And the layup is good.
Can't teach size and strength. Once Adams gets position, you're not rooting him out of there.
Russell passes to Edwards. For 3. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. Edwards got 6 points.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Bain kicks to Morant. On the wing, Jackson. Out to Brooks. Outside Jackson. In the corner, it's Bain. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Russell from deep three-point territory. And that does it for the first quarter. Timberwolves lead by 9. And
Please give a big round of applause for your Grizzlies youth dance team.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And looking at what we've seen from the Timberwolves, what do you guys think?
In that first period, they showed a willingness to make the extra pass.
That's really hard on a defense, having to play deeper into the clock and having to cover a lot more ground.
In at the guard spots, Morant and Bain. At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Jackson Jr. And it's Adams, and at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis.
I'll tell you what, Ja Morant just keeps coming at the defense.
And last year, Minnesota had a tough end to their season. In their 10th playoff appearance, they made their 9th first-round exit.
Edwards against Spain. Edwards passes to Russell. Over in the corner, McDaniels. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll go to the line to shoot three. It goes on Dylan Brooks. The Timberwolves shot just one free throw earlier. 1 for 1 in the game. He hits the second from the line. I don't think the Timberwolves, Greg, plan on letting their playoff statistics discourage them at all.
And that's kind of the beauty of this squad. They're out to make new franchise history, not focusing on the past. Just keep evolving as a team.
Jackson from long range and out of bounds as the Timberwolves gain possession. Minnesota leading by 9. Russell kicks to Edwards. Quarter number 2. We're about a minute in. Oh, and he misses the dunk. Brooks, the pass to Morant. A rebound by the Timberwolves.
I'm not sure what happened on that play. May have relaxed a little bit once he got to the rim.
Here's Edwards, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. Steven Adams picks one up.
And talented in so many ways. Edwards is focusing on 2 things: the refining of his shot mechanics and the sustained level of engagement.
And I think, Steve, now we see less real grudge matches than we did before. But do you like seeing those games where there is no love lost, where there is some bad blood and some contention?
Kevin, I love it. Yes, friends off the court, but on the court, you got to go at each other. And when it's over, win or lose, you leave it right there and you go back to being friends.
No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. Nailed from three-point land.
And this is big for Edwards' confidence, wanting to keep hitting from downtown and stretching that defense.
Morant finds Brooks. Back to Morant. Outside for Jackson. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Towns dishes to Gobert. Edwards against Spain. Edwards passes to Russell. Puts it up. Edwards can't hit.
Woo, that's just a case of bad defense and even worse offense.
And McDaniels with the block. Edwards kicks to Russell. Beyond the arc. And another 3 for Minnesota.
And showing he can make plays for others. Edwards moving it with conviction.
The Grizzlies trail by 14. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Here's Morant. And Morant throws it down.
He just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful 2-hand jam. Payne against Edwards. Towns, the pass to Russell. He dishes it to McDaniels. The tray, down to 5 on the shot clock. And the rebound by Jaren Jackson.
And part of the Grizzlies' breakout 21-22 campaign, the emergence of Jaren Jackson Jr.
Triple J, GA, missed most of the 2021 season with a knee injury he sustained in the bubble. When he was back at 100% for the Grizz, he provided serious rim protection, plus the ability to hit a 3.
And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Morant drives in. 4 on the clock. Memphis needs to get off a shot here.
I'll tell you what, terrific anticipation defensively. Tracked it all the way. That pass had no chance.
And how about the quick eyes there from Towns? Finds a hole in the defense and exploits it there with a nice find.
Here's Morant. 8 points for him. Brooks outside. Out to Morant. Gobert with the block. And that's out of bounds. Memphis will retain possession.
Remains Memphis ball.
There's 39 seconds left in the first half. The three from Morant. The shot that time, not on target. So Minnesota will take it the other way. And he comes up with the deuce. Russell's got 5 points in the quarter.
Love the decision by Gobert, finding the open teammate, playing smart basketball.
Morant kicks to Bain. Good on the three-point shot.
This is why you're trying to get him as many touches as possible. He's got the neck.
Edwards passes to Russell. Now the dish to Towns. Back to Russell. Over Morant. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And so we wrap up the first half.
Grizzlies 13. The Timberwolves 26.
Wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Edwards with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
And so in the game for the Timberwolves, Kyle Anderson is out there with Prince. Then it's Naz Reid. And it's Noel in at the 2.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed. And, you know, for proof of what Morant's done for the Memphis franchise, look at the offensive numbers. Grizzlies have made huge steps forward every year.
Jones for 3. Memphis the rebound. Here's Conchar. He's covered by Anderson. 6 on the shot clock. Jones, the pass to Aldama. Rebound, Minnesota. At one point, they led by 16. Greg, the improvement since Morant arrived has been very steady.
And the Grizzlies went from the 20th rated offense in his rookie season to number 16 in his second year, and then all the way up to number 5 last season. Ja has turned them into a powerhouse.
Cloak loose, and he recovers it. Here's McLaughlin, guarded by Green. The kick out to Anderson. 4 on the shot clock. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. The Grizzlies trail by 13. Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. Prince wide open. Misses the 3. Memphis has gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Passes it to Tillman. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Pass to Aldama. Now Jones. Going inside. Second chance shot. There's Green with the 3. Reed with the rebound. Timberwolves leading by 13. To the middle. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thanks very much. The reviews have been good for the league's moves to eliminate foul calls on non-basketball moves. The NBA said it wanted the game to be played, not manipulated. Draymond Green says it helps to know that you'll have more of a fair opportunity as a defender. Guys can't just cheat the system. Kevin, back to you.
That's great to see, David. Thank you. Green, the pass to Aldama. Green taking his time here. And out of bounds as the Grizzlies gain possession.
Memphis ball.
The Grizzlies trail by 15. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Jones, the pass to Conchar. Back to Jones. Cuts it 5. Aldama, nice persistence to tip it back up and in.
Oh, how about the finesse there? Nice little gentle touch on the board.
And you know, when you have that gentle touch, those tip-ins are easy to come by. Prince, the pass to Reed. No good. Shot missing. Outside, Jones. That one doesn't drop. And Minnesota will come the other way. Prince outside. Over Green. And the foul called on Danny Green.
Danny Green.
That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
There's a minute left here in the third quarter. Another miss by Minnesota. The Grizzlies trail by 13. Here's Conchard. Now the pass to Tillman. Stolen by Reed. Here's Noel. It's Prince on the wing. Pass to McLaughlin. Back to Prince. Lays it up and makes it in. Prince has got his first points of the game.
Smart play by Prince. Attack the interior of this defense. Force them to close off the lane.
Jones, the pass to Tillman. And the dunk to finish it off. Beauty.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
The problem is your opponent is making big plays as well. I'll be curious to see the response.
Here's Noel. Buries it from three-point range. Noel's got 5 points so far.
The playmaking ability of Kyle Anderson combines great floor vision with his height and feel.
And so it's Minnesota in command with a 16-point lead.
Please give a big round of applause.
And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
So many good point guards in this league. So much responsibility comes with that position. That was a smart play.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. We've got Tyus Jones, and it's Tillman into the center position. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Timberwolves with a fresh shot clock. Russell feeling it out a bit. Pass to Edwards. Towns kicks to Edwards. Just 5 to shoot. Here's the 3. Traps in the tray. Edwards got the first basket as we get going in the fourth for Minnesota.
And we are seeing tonight why Edwards was selected first overall. Anthony has a special ability to score.
Conchard, good.
Textbook, nice pass, great catch, even better finish.
Russell against Jones. And it's Russell missing.
And that's okay. Even though you miss, you had the right guy taking the shot.
Over in the corner, Green. Outside, Jones. Pass to Conchard. Kicks it out to Jones. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Jones has got himself on the board with 3 there.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face.
Near the three-point line, it's Edwards. Edwards with another miss. The Grizzlies trail by 14. Green left side. The pass to Tillman. With the crossover. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Towns with the defensive effort. Back to Russell. Up and in on the layup. That's 7 points for D'Angelo Russell.
An active competitor. Russell won't go down without a fight, especially around the rim.
Jones drives in. Gobert with the block. And so the ball out of bounds. Gobert touched it last. A 3 off the inbound. Conchard can't get it to go. It's Gobert with the ball for the Timberwolves. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. And that's out of bounds. Minnesota will retain possession. You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
Russell kicks to Towns. Pass to Gobert. Out to Russell. Fires from deep. Outside, Towns. Here's McDaniels. Off target from three-point range. The Grizzlies trail by 16. Green, the pass to Aldama. The three. Xellark can't get it to go. Minnesota's gotten just 1 of 4 three-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. Edwards can't hit. For Memphis, they've gone just 33% from the field in the fourth quarter so far. They are 2 of 6. Right side, Jones. Here's Conchar. That three off the mark. Timberwolves leading by 16. Edwards dishes to Gobert. 1:30 left in the fourth quarter. Passes it to Aldama. Here's Conchar. On the wing, Green takes the three. It's rebounded by Towns. Towns has got his 6th rebound on the night.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for Minnesota.
This was a very efficient offense tonight.
And they found a way to get their shots to go down. A little luck didn't hurt. A lot of their 50-50 shots fell their way.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Anthony Edwards.
Shouldering the load for them all night offensively. He came in focused, ready to go, and he delivered. Everything worked except for the outcome. You want him to shoot that every time.
Jones against Edwards. Back to Russell. They get the rebound, and there's Gobert putting it right back in. And the Timberwolves lead by 20.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
And guess what? It's going to be a fun flight home. Total team effort. Big win on the road.
And that one falls for Jones. So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. It's been a nice stretch for them offensively.
I mean, the communication's great. The movement's been really good. This is solid team basketball.
Pass to Tillman. And he can't jam it through. And so it's the Timberwolves taking care of business here. This one was over well before.
It's time.
Tip-off goes to Minnesota. And a look at Minnesota's opening lineup. Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. And it's Russell in at the 1. Now here's Russell. Back to Towns. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From the high post. And so it looks like the Timberwolves will retain possession here.
Minnesota basketball.
Russell with the ball. He's picked up by Zubats. Clock at 6. Edwards, the pass to Towns. Fires for 3. Unable to get that one. And the Clippers will go the other way with it.
Well, still a few years out, but the Clippers have to be excited about moving into their own arena in 2024. So much innovation has gone into the design of the building. It just looks incredible.
Now here's Jackson. Here's Leonard going inside.
But what makes Kawhi Leonard so effective on those kinds of drives is the kind of pace he goes at it with. He's able to decipher the defense and knows where the help is coming from, and yet he still scores.
Right side, Edwards. And he buries that one. Back rim and in. Amen. And the Clippers felt they needed to build their own arena to establish some identity.
Yeah, there's no doubt about it that they could be their own franchise away from the shared building with the Lakers. And for so long in LA, they've been treated as sort of the second-rate team, and that just shouldn't happen. So having their own arena, it's moving them well into the right direction.
And here are the Clippers now. After the Timberwolves picking up a basket a moment ago. Leonard can't get it to go. The Timberwolves have gone 1 for 3 so far. Russell, the pass to Towns. Here's Gobert. It's Edwards on the wing. For 3. Kawhi Leonard comes up with a rebound.
Not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
There's the drive. Second chance effort. Kicks it out to Jackson. George passes to Morris. Over Towns. Here's Leonard. Oh, got a piece of it. Out of bounds as Los Angeles keeps possession.
Just a millisecond late. So close to coming up with a steal there.
Real close, and I'm sure next time you might time that a little bit better and get a hand on it.
When you're trying to score the ball, the last person you want to see coming at you is Rudy Gobert. Well, one thing you learn about Anthony Edwards, he does not lack for confidence. He wants to become the best to ever do it, and he believes he can. B.A., the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that. Now here's Jackson. Out to Leonard. Into the lane. To the left wing. Here's George. That one a little long. And you see the ambition for greatness in Edwards. But, Grant, is he willing to do the work?
Well, B.A., think about this. He's a quick study. He listens to his coaches with curiosity, and he's driven to achieve the goals they set for him. Yeah, I think he can.
The whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That's his first foul.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
A shot to stop the drought. Jackson can't get it to go. Minnesota has gone 0 for 2 from outside. To the middle. Pass to Towns. The three. The shot that time not on target. And the Clippers will go the other way with it. It's George on the wing. Kicks it out to Jackson. Oh, tries a three. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. And Edwards, here we go. And Edwards slams it in.
The reverse slam, that was sweet.
Ah, the finesse on full display. Driving in. Here's George. Takes him. And it's good on the layup.
No excuse for the defense to let Paul George, a guy that good at scoring the ball, get that close.
Edwards, the pass to McDaniels. Three-pointer off the mark. The Clippers trail. George with it.
For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And Gobert with the stuff.
With incredible agility and reflexes, Gobert excels above the rim.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Oh, nice shot by Morris.
That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
And here's Edwards outside. That one no good. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. The T-Wolves on top. And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. All right, let's quickly break down the game. What we've seen so far from the Timberwolves, guys.
Well, you have to credit their effort on the defensive end. It set the tone for this contest.
That defense has been infectious here as everybody stepping up aggressively on that end.
Setting the floor for the Timberwolves. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. And it's Russell in at the point. A nice shot by Zubac. Well, you ask any team executive, they're all looking for the next Giannis. The problem is there aren't many like Giannis.
That is so true, B.A. Good luck with that, team executives. But reality, look, with the way the NBA game has evolved, positionless basketball is what it's all about. You combine that with size, skill, and talent, that's a dangerous combination, and that's what every team needs.
The Clippers in the lead. Pass to Leonard. Zubac against Gobert. George draws the double. Zubac finds Leonard. The kick out to Morris. It's not going to go for him. And Minnesota will come the other way. Here's Edwards. And no good. Ooh, nice D from George. And for Los Angeles, they're shooting just 31% in today's game. Not great. Leonard with the ball. He's picked up by Edwards. Leonard passes to George. Yes, and it's Leonard with the assist that time. George has got 5 now.
That consistency from Paul George is staggering. Not a guy you can give looks like that to.
And in trading for Rudy Gobert, the Timberwolves taking a Twin Towers approach with 2 7-footers in their front court. Of course, the outstanding shooting of Karl Anthony Towns means that spacing shouldn't be much of a concern. Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is. A shot from the high post. Gobert passes to Edwards to the right side. George against Russell. Pass to Gobert. Got a piece of it. The kick out to Edwards. Lets the 3 fly. And the ball out of play. The Clippers will have it. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Jackson down low, guarded by Russell. George with another miss.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
Back to Gobert. Zubac with the steal. In transition, here come the Clippers. Here's Leonard.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Jackson, pass to Leonard. Now Zubac. Back to George. Shot clock at 5. Jackson on the wing. And some solid defense from Towns. The Timberwolves trail. Back to Russell. Oh, George with a steal. Morris left side. George against Russell. Out to Leonard. 6 on the shot clock. And the dunk by Leonard.
Leonard once again imposing his will.
Minnesota's gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter.
And the standout skill of Paul George is the fact that on both ends of the court, he's going to affect the outcome of the game.
And the ball out of bounds. Last touch by Edwards. For Los Angeles, they've gone 3 for 7 here in the second quarter. Edwards against George. Jackson left side. Leonard up top. The 3 is up. They grab their own miss. Zubac passes to Jackson. Leonard against McDaniels. Morris for 3. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got his 6th rebound on the night. Towns passes to Russell. Back to Towns. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around. Towns has got his first basket.
Sometimes it's the simple play that's most effective. D'Lo with a nice assist.
Edwards against George. Pass to Leonard. George, right side. Here's Zubac. Now here's Morris. And a pretty tightly contested game here. Allie, as always, thank you.
Your Clippers, 14. The Timberwolves, 12.
After a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. Terrence Mann is out there with John Wall. Then it's Robert Covington. Then it's Luke Kennard. And it's Batum in at the 5. That's who's out there for the Clippers. Pass to Covington. Back to Wall. Out to Covington. Here's Mann. Outside Covington. Off target from 3-point range.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Here's McLaughlin. Wall covering. Reed with it. This for the tie. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for two. It goes on Nick Batum. The last couple of seasons, the Clippers have shot the lights out from deep rim.
Oh, man, they've been unbelievable. Over 41% back in that 21 season. That led the NBA. So they got a nice collection of shooters on this Clippers team, and it helps that you have Paul George and Kawhi Leonard play to create great shooting opportunities. So lots of guys that can hurt you from deep.
Powell, he's checked in for Los Angeles. From deep three-point range. Here's Covington. And the jam by Covington.
Covington has that long arm athletic ability to get in there and mix it up.
Here's McLaughlin. Wall covering. Stolen by Kennard. In transition, here come the Clippers. Pass to Powell. Kicks it out to Kennard. Shot clock at 6. Puts up a 3. Minnesota with a rebound. Inside, Anderson, the shake, nifty move. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. On Robert Covington.
Tough to match up with Kyle Anderson because of how quirky he plays. Changing speeds, plays slow, but sees the floor remarkably well.
Right side wall, Kennard on the wing. Up top, Powell. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. For 3, Covington. And it's Noel with a rebound. And for the Timberwolves, they're shooting 40% so far in this one. Pass to Prince. Here's Noel. Back to Prince. Here's Reed. He can't get it to go, and the Clippers will go the other way with it. Down low. Here's Batum, and he dunks it. What a pass to set him up.
And passes like that demonstrate just how much Kennard is a team-oriented player.
Pass to Prince. Now Anderson. Back to Prince. The 3. Knocks down the triple. Prince has got himself on the board with a 3 there.
Wow, Prince has a little daylight, and that shot looked true.
Now Wall drives to the hoop. For 3, Covington. And good. Coming on the assist by Wall. Covington's got 5 points in the quarter.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
The Clippers have gone 3 of 7 here in this third quarter. And the jam by Covington.
And how about that? Covington rising up and throwing it down with some authority. Well, I know this much about Robert Covington. You'll never find him short on effort. This is a high-energy guy on both ends of the floor.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
Here's Wall. Second half here, and we're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Pass to Batum. Out to Covington. Clock at 6. Here's Wall. Soft touch off the glass. Well, Brent, any team loves to have a guy like Covington setting an example with his all-out play.
Yeah, B.A., you know how there are guys that bring along everybody with their offensive game? Covington does that with the defense. He's out there, he gives effort, he dives on the floor, he's going for loose balls, and all of a sudden the energy of the team is right behind Robert Covington's defense.
And the Clippers going with a whole new group out there.
Let me hear you get loud.
Here's Edwards with the drive, and Edwards slams it in.
Just knifing his way to the rim.
He looked practically unstoppable on that play. Jackson against Russell. Leonard on the wing. Ooh, Gobert with a steal. Here's Towns, and it's powered home by Towns.
Woo! The whole arena felt that. Towns can just be merciless on offense.
9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Oh, it's stolen by Towns.
Reggie Jackson, first personal foul. Third team foul.
That one misses for Towns.
At the line for the Timberwolves, Karl Anthony Towns. One shot.
Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. To the inside. Oh, deflected. It's stolen by Leonard. Morris against Edwards. Back to Morris. Oh, and a slam dunk by Morris.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Well, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
Good job to recognize the...
And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. Well, when you win the battle of turnovers, you typically win the battle of possession. We'll be right back after this word. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And from the 2-guard spot, an unselfish play like this sets a fantastic tone.
Even though the position is called shooting guard, passing part of your responsibilities in today's game.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store. On the court for Minnesota, the backcourt is Russell and Edwards. Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle, and it's McDaniels in at the 3.
I love the ferocity from Gobert. Snagging that board and getting the putback, he wasn't going to be denied.
Russell against Jackson. Morris on the wing. 6 to shoot. Kicks it to George. The Clippers got to hurry. Late clock here. Over Edwards. And there's the foul. It's on Ivica Zubac. That's his first foul of the game.
Did he think he could get away with that? It was a pretty obvious call.
Nothing wrong with being physical, but that's just over the top.
Russell against Jackson. Pass to McDaniels. There's the 3. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. George drives in. And the jam by George.
Well, once Paul George gets in that deep, get out of the way. He's coming right at you.
Outside Russell. The kick out to Edwards. That 3's off the mark. The Clippers in the lead. Leonard outside. Pass to Morris. Back to Leonard. Back to Morris. Stolen by Russell. Fast break, Minnesota. And there's the lob. Tipped. 2 minutes gone by here in the 4th. Leonard passes to Jackson. Out to Leonard. Morris on the wing. Back to Leonard. 4 on the clock. Fires from the wing. That one's good from Morris on the assist by Leonard. And it's a 9-point Clipper lead.
You love how Kawhi has developed this part of his game, just able to find teammates and rack up assists.
Edwards for 3. Rebound by the Clippers. Leonard's got 5 rebounds in the game. Pass to George. The 3-ball. Oh, and another 3 for the Clippers.
More and more, it should just sink in that Paul George is one of the most accurate three-point shooters in the league.
Here's Edwards. Gobert passes to Edwards. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Clippers.
Clippers ball.
Fourth quarter keeps moving along. 3 minutes gone by now. For Los Angeles, they've gone 3 of 4 in the 4th and looking confident on offense. The kick out to Morris. Fires from deep. Yes, and it's George picking up the assist. And the Clippers lead by 15.
They're making it look easy out there, just having fun.
Yeah, some of these nights you got to enjoy yourself. Not too much at the expense of the other team, but right now this team is balling.
And a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Clippers.
What a performance for Beyond the Arc in this game. They stuck to their guns, and it's paid off all game.
But we've also seen them being very aggressive down in the paint. All game long, they've been hunting down those inside points.
Jackson against Russell. Jackson pass to Zubac. Back to Jackson. Stolen by Russell. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
He's shaking the hoop. He's actually shaking the whole building.
Oh, what a slam. Look here, the fans going crazy right now. A minute 9 left in the fourth quarter. Jackson, the pass to George. Back to Jackson. Just 5 to shoot. Puts it up. George, no good.
Clean look from mid-range. Coach will probably want to run that play again. Well, with a comeback out of range, we can put a bow on this one. Good performance for the Clippers.
The coaching staff has to be happy with the way they've limited their turnovers here.
Yeah, BA, that's hashtag facts. Just tremendous patience and self-control.
And no question this was a team effort, but you have to love how big a night this was for Paul George.
Just really loved his activity level here tonight. Constantly mixed it up, and he threw himself into a lot of plays.
Edwards with it, guarded now by George. Edwards, the pass to Russell. Back to Edwards. Pass to Towns. Now here's Gobert. And the deficit down inside single digits.
This is who Towns is, an unselfish, versatile big man with great court awareness.
Here's Jackson. So it's the Clippers picking up the win. A competitive game. All right, Allie, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now.
Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sport. Now, Greg, when you look at these rosters, both teams have lots of quality players and very deep benches.
And with the pace we see in games, it really helps to have more legs to run. Each of these coaches have a lot of options, so it'll be interesting to see how they play the matchups.
Now, look at Memphis's starting group. At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Jackson Jr. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bain. And it's Adams at the 5, roaming the paint. So the Memphis Grizzlies able to put the first points up on the board. Here's George. And it's Morant with the rebound.
Yeah, you won't see him miss many dunks unless you got somebody right in his face, as was the case there on that possession.
And finished off by Morant.
You got to close off those avenues to Morant. Once he gets in one, he is focused on dropping the hammer.
Now here's Jackson. Morris outside. Back to Jackson. The pass to Leonard. Shot clock at 5. Offensive rebound. Outside for Jackson. Beyond the arc. And again, it's the Clippers missing.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
Morant passes to Jackson. Fires for 3. Another 3 for Morant. Morant's got 7 points in the game.
And beginning to take charge of this game. This could be a crucial point.
Well, working hard, building out a small lead, but you can't afford any kind of letdown here.
Well, you can see it's a matter of pride out there for these guys.
Absolutely. When someone makes a shot, the first thought is, I want my own back.
Morant with it. Leonard picks him up. Jackson dishes to Morant. Back to Jackson. Over Morris. Jackson misses. The Clippers have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Summer of 2014, Doris. Paul George suffering a leg injury playing for the national team.
Kevin, I remember that injury like it was yesterday. There were many, including me, who wondered whether Paul George could ever be the same guy. And amazingly, he puts in all the necessary work and I think has come back better. That is a huge credit to his work ethic and his grit.
Now here's Leonard. And the foul call on Kawhi Leonard. That's his first foul.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
And here's Brooks. He'll bring it up for the Grizzlies. Morant outside. Jackson in the corner. And again, it's Memphis with the three.
Oh, quick thinking from Jackson. When he's rising and firing fast, you know he's in the zone.
Out to Morris. This one for three. And there's Jackson on the assist by Morris.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Now here's Morant. He's got 7. Jackson with it. Guarded now by Jackson. Passes it to Bain. Out to Morant. Driving in. And Morant throws it down.
Now, how about the handles from the young fellow? Give Morant credit for taking the initiative and capitalizing.
Jackson against Morant. Out to Morris. Three-pointer. The rebound by Steven Adams. And the Grizzlies leading by 8. Back to Morant. And another basket for Memphis.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
Now here's Jackson. And here's Morris for 3. That shot is no good. And he's 1 for 3 from the floor. And the Grizzlies with possession. They're on a 16-6 run. Pass to Bain. Memphis moving it around. Morant outside. No good on the 3.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Jackson kicks to George. Launches a 3. The Grizzlies pull it in. Outside, Bain. Now here's Morant for 3. Back to Bain. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's Memphis with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room.
And your Clippers Houston team. Please welcome to the floor.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And for Memphis, guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Playing inside out in that first quarter led to some high percentage shots in the paint.
It is great when you can get that established early because to me it opens up every other aspect of your game.
The wing pairing, George and Leonard. Post tandem for him, Morris and Zubac. And it's Jackson in the point guard. That's who's out there for the Clippers. Now here's Morant. Adams with it. Guarded now by Jackson. Pass to Brooks. Adams down low. Morris is there. Adams' shot is good.
Adams is used to scoring through contact. Make no mistake, he'll show you some strength every now and again. What a career arc when you consider Reggie Jackson. Here is a guy that literally was so frustrated at one point he considered retiring. And yet he puts in the effort and has a tremendous season.
And the Grizzlies leading by 9. Morant outside. Here's the 3. Jackson finds Bain. Back to Jackson. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him. Doris, looking at Reggie Jackson, he's coming off one of his best seasons ever.
Yeah, and you love that for a guy like him, not giving up, not letting the struggle impact his passion, giving the same effort he did as a rookie. I love his story, Kevin.
Now here's Jackson. Zubac the pass to Leonard. Second chance effort. Yep, that one goes in there.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
And to me, this is a common theme that's running through the league right now. Guys looking to leak out rather than box out.
Morant against Jackson from downtown. And it's in. Basket number 6 for him thus far. He has only missed 2 shots from the floor.
In just so many different ways, Morant can hurt you. Tonight, it's been with the scoring.
Quarter number 2, we're about 2 minutes in. Jackson passes to George. Clock at 6. Morris outside. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation.
Ball to Memphis.
And here's Brooks. He'll bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. This is the most they've led by 13 points. Jackson kicks to Morant. Lets it go with the 3. The shot that time not on target. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Outside Jackson. Bain against Leonard. And Bain pulls it down. And the Grizzlies leading by 13. Doris, it's been great to see the Clippers rise to prominence over the last 10 years, hasn't it?
Yeah, I mean, listen, this was an organization that spent years in futility, but you have to admire the transformation that has led to consistent success. They used to be a franchise that made the playoffs maybe once in a decade. Now you expect them to contend in the West.
Now Jackson, following the miss by John Morant from deep, and it's in there.
Don't let Reggie Jackson get easy scoring opportunities, folks. Then he catches his rhythm, and now you've got a problem.
Outside Jackson. Morant outside. Leonard with the steal. And now the Clippers on the break. Back to Morris. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Here's George, and Adams sends it back.
Boy, this guy is such a defensive stalwart. Steven Adams, size and timing. Send it back, Steven.
And how about the hands on Jackson? Makes a good target on that frame and then able to finish off the alley-oop.
Here's George after the basket by Jaren Jackson. George passes to Zubac. Back to George. Shot clock at 6. For 3. Ja Morant grabs the rebound. Morant's got his 4th rebound in this one. There's the pass to Jackson. Morant against Jackson. Takes a 3. And there's Jackson on the assist by Morant. Jackson's got 11 points.
What a deft pass by Morant. He finds a wide open man as quickly as anybody in our league.
And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. And Adams kicks to Brooks. Stolen by Zubac. Back to Leonard. There's the 3. He got it up. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. Thanks, David. And we'll be back.
Your Clippers, 15. The Grizzlies, 29.
With a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Guys, Ja Morant has been sensational.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
Kicking off the second half, here's Taylor Jenkins' 5. We've got Tyus Jones, and it's Conchar in at the shooting guard position. Clippers trail by 14. Kennard up top. Outside, Wall. Back to Kennard. And that one hits back iron.
He's got to be disappointed with himself on that one. He has got to knock those down.
Doors with Paul George and Kawhi Leonard out with injury. Luke Kennard had to take on a larger role in 21-22.
He did, Kevin, and that was a theme that was consistent across the board for the Clippers. But certainly where Kennard was concerned, they relied on his scoring. And even though he was seeing more defensive pressure, this guy finished with one of the highest three-point percentages in the league. Well, Luke Kennard's bread and butter, right? The lethal outside shooter who doesn't need much space.
They set the screen. Jones looking for an opening. From outside the arc, Powell pulls it in. And so Powell will bring it up for the Clippers. It's a 13-point game. Covington down low. Left side, Wall. They grab their own miss. Batum passes to Wall. Now here's Batum. D right on him. No luck. They battled on the glass but couldn't knock it down. Here's Tillman. Passes to Jones. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Conchar, good.
This is as pure a shooter as there is. You've got to stay connected or it's a problem.
Ball against Jones. Covington wide open. He fires. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And the Grizzlies leading by 16. Pass to Aldama. Back to Jones. Here's Conchar. And that comes off the assist by Jones. Jones has got 3 assists now in this one. Ball against Jones. Here's Batum. That one a little long.
2 minutes remaining.
Memphis has gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. Jones for 3. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Jones. And doors for teams trying to establish culture and institutional values. What makes that possible? How does that work?
I think that begins from ownership through the front office and then down to the coaching staff and then finally to the players. But Kevin, we know this. It can't be just talk. Show me, don't tell me. You have to be accountable to your teammates and to the organization. Well, you want a shooter you can count on. Luke Kennard, welcome to the game.
Jones against Wall. Here's Conchar. Here's Aldama. And that shot misses everything. Air ball on the 3. And they're staring at a sizable deficit.
And still within reach, though, that they don't have to rush them.
Wow, Mr. Covington letting you know he can put it on the deck and get to the cup. That is nicely done.
Here's Jones after the made shot from Robert Covington. Jones kicks to Green. Back to Jones. That's tipped. Now the Clippers moving it up. Powell with the ball.
Wow, pretty pass from Powell. This guy has great instincts as a scorer. That time sets up his teammate.
Aldama passes to Jones. Here's Tillman to the middle. Here's Aldama. Puts the move on. He lays it in. And the Grizzlies lead by 14.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
2 seconds separating the shot clock in game. Kennard for 3. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Tillman's got his 4th rebound in this one. Outside, Jones. Got it off in time. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And so it's Memphis sitting with a comfortable lead up by 4. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feat.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. The wing pairing, George and Leonard. Post tandem for him, Morris and Zubac. And it's Jackson in at the point. That's who's out there for the Clippers. Now, here's George, and the wide-open shot from Morris. The shot's good on the assist by George.
Well, this is why Mr. Morris is out there. The ability to drain the shot from long distance and spread the floor.
Now Jones. Pass to Concha. Back to Jones. He feeds it to Green. It's hauled in by Zubac. Zubac has got 5 rebounds tonight. Clippers trail by 13. Jackson kicks to Zubac. And Jones over to Hill. And the foul called on Xavier Tillman. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. On the wing, Morris. A three-pointer off the mark.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Jones against Jackson. The pass to Concha. Here's Aldama. 6 to shoot. Out to the right wing. Off the left rim and out.
Listen, we know the mid-range game is in this guy's arsenal, but you wonder, should he have moved it just one pass more? Boy, when he's this deep, it's going to be tough to stop him, especially with a smaller defender.
What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Grizzlies?
They've been playing some really physical offense, just attacking the paint as much as possible. And I tell you what, they have been very successful with that strategy.
And the other thing, guys, that they've been very effective at is shooting the long-range jumpers. The defense has been having trouble closing out to them in this game in particular.
First team foul.
Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. And it's Jones. That time on the assist from Green. And the Grizzlies lead by 12.
Well, Danny Green excels at recognizing when his teammates have open looks and putting it on the money. Nicely done.
Morris right side. Picked his pocket. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Conchar, the pass to Aldama. Leonard with the steal. Now the Clippers moving it up. Morris with the ball. Here's George. Yep, that one goes.
There are nights where it's impossible to stop Paul George. He is such a strong guy who knows how to convert through these plays.
George, no good on the free throw. Memphis leading by 10. Jones with it. On the wing, Green. And that'll be Memphis as it goes out of bounds. Grizzlies retain possession.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
Yeah, the anticipation was there. The hustle was there. Very close to picking that one.
Jones, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
Well, so great when your offense produces a shot that close to the rim. The rest of the work becomes easier.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Jones against Jackson. Pass to Morris. Launches it. That's good. And it's Jackson with the assist that time. Jackson's got 3 assists now in this one. 1:46 left in the fourth quarter. Kicks it out to Jones. Here's Tillman. He can't get it to go. And the Clippers will come the other way. Outside Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
It's easy to forget about Jackson's bunnies, but he's more than happy to remind you.
Jones, the pass to Tillman. Back to Jones. Pass to Tillman. On the wing, Jones. Guarded by Jackson. And it's sent back by Leonard.
Well, the defensive instincts have always been so strong for Kawhi Leonard. Boy, good night, sir.
They get it back. Zubats, that's good. Now just a 5-point Grizzly lead.
And you've got to love the energy right now. They got hot when they absolutely had to.
It took a shift in strategy, but it seems like they figured it out. Let's see if they can extend this run all the way to the finish.
Now here's Green. Jones, the pass to Tillman. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Green. No good. They had a chance to end the run there.
Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
Outside, George. And goaltending is going to be the call. So they get the basket there anyway.
So close to getting the block there. You can live with those calls because you'd rather have a guy playing aggressive instead of playing it safe.
Well, this is why you run your offense through him in important situations. You know he's going to deliver.
Pass to Conchon. Paul George with the steal. And now the fast break. George with the ball. The putback. Good! A huge shot to tie it up.
We know unequivocally Reggie Jackson is never short on confidence. He loves these chances.
Stolen by Zubats. And Teron Lou wants a timeout. It's stolen by Adams, and regulation now complete. We will go to overtime. We've got more NBA. Well, 4 quarters weren't enough to decide this ballgame. Sit back and enjoy as we move on to overtime. Here we go. And here's Jackson. The wing pairing, George and Leonard. Post tandem for him, Morris and Zubats. And it's Jackson in at the 1. Stolen by Jackson. Morant passes to Jackson. Good, and the nice assist from Morant. And it's 13 points for Jaren Jackson.
And that is quickly becoming Jackson's domain. He's such a strong finisher in the paint.
Jackson against Morant. Jackson dishes to George. Kicks it out to Leonard. 5 to shoot. And again, the Clippers turn it over.
Ball to Memphis.
And Morant's got the ball here for the Memphis Grizzlies. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead.
And going up strong inside demonstrates confidence. Morant not afraid to get physical.
And he knocks down the first one. Both free throws good from Morant.
This is about the last guy you want to send to the stripe right now. They keep fouling him, and he keeps making them.
Leonard inside. Brooks covering. Payne against George. Takes it out to Leonard. 6 on the shot clock. No good from outside.
Simply put, a bad shot, guys. They all know they can get a better look than that.
Morant looking around. Back to Jackson. A baseline J. Good work defensively by Morris. Clippers trail by 4. And Morris throws it down.
My goodness. Guys, you talk about embracing the moment, burying a key shot. Go ahead, Mr. Morris. We see you doing work.
Morant outside. Feeds to Adams. Back to Morant. And Morant throws it down.
A huge shot from Morant. Wow, you see why they put the ball in his hands in those situations.
Outside for George. side, Jackson. And the three off target. It's stolen by Morris. Inside, Zubac, the pass to Morris. Jackson in the corner. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. That one's on Morant.
And he's been a consistent free throw shooter. Jackson could make a difference here.
And he is unable to get the second one.
If he hits all of those, they're feeling a lot more comfortable. But now, still a one-possession game.
Jackson setting the pick here for Morant. Dishes to Brooks. He kicks it to Adams. Shot clock at 3. Now here's Morant for 3. And they'll get another chance. Brooks outside. From deep. Off the mark. So a close game sees Memphis take this one. And all right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll do it, folks.
And here were the Memphis Grizzlies, focused on the task at hand as they came into the arena earlier.
Here we go.
And the Grizzlies start out with the ball. And the starting lineup for the Grizzlies. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. Bain and Brooks out on the wing. And it's Morant in at the point.
What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
Yeah, and we hear this a lot about the Grizzlies, but it bears repeating. There's probably no team in the NBA that has more reason for optimism than Memphis.
Now here's Edwards. Pass to Towns. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Capable of finding his open guys. Edwards getting better at improving his overall floor awareness. Nice to see.
Jackson on the wing. Back to Morant. Driving in. And then Morant with the dunk.
He's a living highlight reel.
Seriously, that could end up being one of the best dunks of the year.
Without question, a crowd pleaser to the 10th degree.
Now here's Edwards from behind the arc. It's hauled in by Ja Morant. You know, I think about all the optimism surrounding the Grizzlies. The rest of the NBA has been put on notice.
Yeah, BA, and they should be. This team should be a contender for years to come. If the front office makes the right moves, which they have in the last few years, they could be hanging up some banners very soon. Activity on the glass. That's a possession that could have gotten away from them.
Russell against Morant. Jackson left side. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. Outside Edwards. Pass to Prince. Jack's up a three. It's rebounded by Memphis. On the wing, Bain. To the middle. Here's Jackson. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
Now, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Edwards, a pass to Towns. 5 to shoot. Oh, the swat by Adams.
Oh, a fantastic defender. Adams embraces his role on this team as their defensive anchor.
McDaniels is checked in for Prince. Memphis leading. In 2013, Steven Adams was selected 12th overall by OKC, the first rounder born in New Zealand.
Yeah, BA. I mean, Adams is blazing a new trail. An example for kids in his home island of New Zealand. You too can become an NBA player.
Now here's Edwards. Russell finds Edwards.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
1:56 left to play in the first. Just 5 on the clock. McDaniels from long range. No good there. Now the Grizzlies take it the other way. Jackson, pass to Morant.
Yeah, he tried to gain position, but couldn't quite get there. Yeah, he was one step late that time.
1:36 left now in the first quarter. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
And he lost his man with a shifty play inside.
And then just went and hammered it home. Wow.
High-level skills being showcased out there now, fellas. I mean, that was a terrific hoop.
Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
With incredible agility and reflexes, Gobert excels above the rim.
Outside Morant. Jackson, left side. Back to Morant. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
Look at the mechanics on Morant's shot. He can totally trust himself to hit the quick jumper.
And Edwards slams it in.
BA, the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that.
Part of what makes him unique, guys, that combination of power and power.
And the Grizzlies with possession here, following the score by Minnesota. And that one's good. Morant.
I mean, just an agile move by Morant down low, working around the contact and getting it to go.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Here's Edwards to the wing on the left. Stolen by Jackson. Pass to Adams. Jackson outside. And Morant with the basket on the assist from Jackson. Morant's got 14.
Plays with so much confidence. When Morant gets in a zone, he stays aggressive.
And so it's the Memphis.
Please give a big round of applause for the Pop.
If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Grizzlies.
Well, guys, early on, they're driving the lane constantly, using their quickness to gain an advantage. Look at their points off penetration.
Taking what the defense gives them, guys. I mean, the mid-range shot is available, and they're knocking it down from there. I love it.
So on the floor from Memphis to kick off the second quarter. John Conchar is out there with Tyus Jones. Then there's Danny Green. Then it's Xavier Tillman. And it's Aldama in at the 4 slot. Well, the Timberwolves struck gold by getting the #1 pick in the 2015 and 2020 NBA drafts.
You were so right, B.A. Selecting Karl Anthony Towns and Anthony Edwards, respectively. 2 important players that have already had a tremendous impact on this team.
Edwards can't hit. And so it's Memphis with it. Outside, Green. Outside, Jones. Pass to Conchar. Launches it. Connects from downtown. Conchar's got his first 3 points of the game.
That's why you keep your head up. If the assist is there, you can pounce.
It's Edwards on the wing. McDaniels with it. There's the 3. Now here's Towns. Just 4 to shoot. 3-pointer, no good. Second quarter, a little over a minute and a half in. Here's Jones. Ooh, Gobert with a steal. And now the T-Wolves on the break. Here's Russell. And then Russell with the dunk.
On the fast break, D'Angelo gets a good release down court. Finishes the job there.
Jones, the pass to Green. Jones against Russell. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. Grant, we always talk about great footwork for post players, but how about perimeter players?
You know, I'm glad you brought that up, B.A. Great perimeter players have elite footwork. The footwork helps to create the opportunity to score, whether that's shooting a three off the dribble or even in the post-up. Great, elite, fantastic, iconic guards who can do it all have superior footwork. Believe that.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, the league and the world have endured tremendous challenges in recent years. Commissioner Silver said, quote, "We found a way to keep going under very difficult circumstances. It required enormous diligence. To keep playing throughout the pandemic, we are particularly proud of that." Brian?
Hey, the show must go on. Thanks, Allie. Now here's McDaniels. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Back to Gobert. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Well, a big trade over the summer, bringing Rudy Gobert to the Wolves. And it's a bit of a fresh start for Gobert, a main star of this team that is loaded with talent, but needed that defensive anchor.
Now Jones on the wing, Green. Jones drives in, back to Green. Rebound Minnesota. We've got 1:48 left in the second period. Outside Edwards. Russell pass to Towns. Here's Edwards. Hey, hangs in midair and converts the double clutch layup.
Towns doing a nice job with a smart play there, getting the ball to a ready shooter instead of trying to force it himself.
Outside for Green. For 3. Karl Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound. Minnesota has gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. Jones against Russell. Left side McDaniels. The 3. Oh, deflected. And up the court come the Grizzlies on the break. Green, the pass to Jones. Outside, Green. Back to Jones. Tries to snap the cold streak. And that one's good. And Green with the assist.
Yeah, they call him Dancing Danny Green, and you can see why. Excellent offensive instincts there.
Russell, the pass to Edwards. Back to Russell. It's McDaniels on the wing. Edwards for 3. Rebounded by Green.
He came out today planning to do as much damage from three-point range as possible. Well, it looks like it's time to change up the plan, guys.
Smart drive that time by Green, sliding in around the defense and getting it to go.
Up top, Edwards. 3-pointer. And so that brings the first half to a close.
With the score, your Minnesota Timberwolves 16, the Grizzlies 25. And let's hear it for the Jabberwockies!
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Oh, a fantastic game from Ja Morant in this one.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
We've got McDaniels, Jordan McLaughlin out there with Jalen Noel. Then there's Kyle Anderson, and it's Reed in at the 5, roaming the paint. And that's the group for Chris Finch as we begin the second half. Here's Conchar, pass to Green, puts up a 3. Reed with the rebound. Here's Noel. And here's Anderson. No good on the 3. And Clark, how about the progress of the Timberwolves?
Love what they've done, B.A. They've put the pieces in place to be a playoff regular and still the youth to grow in the long term. That's a nice combination, especially when you look at a guy like Anthony Edwards. He's special.
Another shot right in the lane. That's been their MO this evening.
Pass to Reed. Now here's McDaniels. Back to Noel. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here, and he gets the bucket. Reed's gotten his first bucket of the night.
Beautiful reverse using his body to shield the finish. Nicely done.
Jones with the ball. Pass to Conchar. Back to Jones. Memphis needs to get off a shot. And the Grizzlies get another bucket right there. Here's McLaughlin. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Here's Noel. Kicks it out to Anderson. Fires the three. Jones grabs the board. The Grizzlies have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Pass to Conchar.
And yeah, he still was moving at the point of contact.
Those are always tough to judge, but I think the official got that one right.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Prince is checked in. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. To the paint. Here's Tillman. And that one is stopped right through.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
The Grizzlies have gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. Green, the pass to Jones. 3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. Pass to Green. Rebound Minnesota.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
Here's Conchar. 7 points in the game. Here's Aldama. Reed defending. Here's Aldama. And he banks in the layup.
Defensively, you just can't afford to give these easy looks up.
Just asking to get burned if you do.
Over to the left wing. Here's Prince. Green covering. Throws it up high. 1:16 left in the third. Pass to Jones.
Minnesota foul. Jalen Noel. Second personal foul. Second team foul.
1:09 left to play in the third quarter. Jones, the pass to Green. Clock at 6. There's the triple.
Quick and smart, Prince finds all kinds of ways to disrupt shooters.
Pass to Conchar. Tries again and rejected. Left side Anderson to end the drought. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play. And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Gobert's checked in for Reed. Anthony Edwards comes in for Noel. And Russell is subbed in for McLaughlin. Memphis has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Jones against Russell. Outside for Green. Back to Jones. Here's the three. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. The Timberwolves trail. Pass to Prince. Takes it inside. Got it.
Boy, the attacking mentality of Prince right there. You love that. If he has a lane, he's not going to wait around. He's going to hit it right away.
Outside Jones. Here's Aldama. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
And here's Edwards outside. And so it's Memphis. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store. On the court for Memphis to start the fourth. They've got John Conchar. Also, Tyus Jones out there. Xavier Tillman is out there with Green. And it's Aldama in at the power forward position. That one's good for 2. And the Grizzlies lead by 11. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for Memphis?
Well, their D has been a major story tonight. I mean, those steals and putting pressure on the ball, clogging the passing lanes, impressive.
And I've also noticed how opportunistic they've been off turnovers, doing a really good job taking advantage of the opponent's mistakes.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
I was able to listen in on what Chris Finch was going over with his team. He called out their ball control, saying, quote, no more turnovers. That has to be the mindset. We need to stop rushing and start dictating.
And Allie, thank you for that. Pass to Edwards. Now Towns pulls up, high post. Here's Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
Just an aggressive move by Gobert, protecting the possession and getting the second chance look.
Jones, the pass to Green. Back to Jones. Down low, Aldama. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to be on Karl Anthony Towns.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throw.
Minnesota's shooting at about 44% so far. To the inside. And it's Russell. That time on the assist by Edwards. Edwards got 4 assists now tonight. Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. Now here's Jones. And there's the drive. On the wing, Conchar. From deep. Gets the 3 to fall.
Woo! That man is laser focused. Now, that's bad defense for a team that has a long way to go to catch up.
They look pretty demoralized to me, and that always shows through at the defensive end first.
Towns a screen on Jones. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
You want to talk about length? Gobert's arms go on forever. A major threat for putback slams.
Outside Jones. Pass to Aldama from deep three-point range. Edwards pulls it in. The Timberwolves have gone 3 of 5 since this fourth quarter started. Back to Prince. All sorts of time. And that one hits the back iron.
There's no way that's the best look this offense can produce.
Not at all. I mean, that's where they want him looking for a teammate, not trying to do it on his own. He needs to share the wealth there.
Now here's Jones, and he converts the layup. Jones has got 4 points in the quarter.
And staring at a sizable deficit, the defense has to tighten up.
And if it doesn't, this is only going to get uglier. I mean, that's no way to defend a player of his caliber.
You kind of wonder where his head's at. The shot selection hasn't been there, and of course that one was just crazy.
Outside, Green. The 3 is up. Gets the 3 ball to go. And the Grizzlies lead by 13.
This is why Green's got a few rings now. Stretches defenses out with his shooting. Really helps your offense with the spacing because of that.
Now here's Edwards. Here's Prince. Ooh, once again, off the mark by Minnesota. For Memphis, they've gotten 4 of 5 attempts to fall so far in the fourth. Here's Conchar, guarded by Edwards. Back to Jones. Pass to Tillman. Here's Aldama. From downtown. And they'll get another chance.
They grabbed the long rebound there, resetting the shot clock.
Minnesota has gone 0 for 3 here in the fourth.
And they had an advantage tonight. Came out sharp and did what was needed. Nice win here for the Grizzlies.
Simply taking better care of the ball may have made all the difference.
Yeah, and then on the defensive end, they kept the pressure on and forced a number of miscues.
And what a huge performance it was for Ja Morant.
A quality offensive outing. When you get it going like he did, I'll tell you, it's one of the best feelings in basketball.
Gobert passes to Edwards. Russell from outside. Offensive rebound, Timberwolves. Inside, Towns finds Gobert. Another steal. Here's Conchar. Let's go with a three. And he can't get that one. Edwards fires from way outside. Missed it. And so it's the Grizzlies taking care of business in this one to walk into enemy territory.
the Minnesota Timberwolves. And Greg, you were talking about this. What you appreciate about this matchup, the team-first mindset on both sides.
Very unselfish, and we're going to see guys moving the ball. And Kevin, they play for one another. That's why these clubs rack up. So many assists.
Here are the 5 for the Clippers. The wing pairing, George and Leonard. Post tandem for him, Morris and Zubac. And it's Jackson at the 1 spot. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And since 1999, the Clippers and Lakers have shared their downtown LA arena. The only NBA team to split a venue, but that's going to change soon.
Outside, Russell. Paul George with the steal. Morris into the lane. Leonard on the wing, guarded by Prince. Leonard the pass to Jackson. There's the feed to George. Down to 5 on the shot clock. No good with the triple. The Clippers broke ground on their new arena, set to open in Inglewood in 2024. I've seen the footprint. You fly right into LAX, and you see it every time. It's going to be beautiful.
And that'll be huge for the Clips. They're trying to create their own identity in Southern California. Having a venue just for the Clippers will help.
Here's Jackson. It's stolen by Edwards. And here we go. Fast break. Towns has got it. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in.
And he also brings the hustle to the table. Towns doesn't wait when the break is on. He's quick to get up the court.
Outside Jackson. The pass to George. Over Edwards. Out to Morris. A 3. That one misses. Timberwolves go the other way with it. Pass to Prince. Back to Edwards. Paul George with the steal. Here's Morris, and Morris throws it down.
Oh, nice work finding the open man by George. Plays like this prove he's a team player.
Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. For 3, Edwards. It's stolen by Morris. On the wing, George fires the 3. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. And so Gobert will bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Trailing by 2. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Prince wide open. A miss that time. Would have put him up. For Los Angeles, they've gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. George double team. Leonard against Prince. And the wide open shot for Morris. Sinks the 3-pointer. Morris has got 5 now.
Great find by Leonard. When the offense runs through you time and time again, you have to become a good playmaker.
George against Edwards. Oh, what a play!
And what a creative finisher. Edwards is so fast in how he gets up to throw it down.
Morris finds Jackson. And here is Zubac. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. This is his first trip to the line tonight.
Looking back to last season, he was at about 73%.
The free throw drops for Zubac. The Timberwolves secured a spot in the playoffs last season, Greg, and we enjoyed it after they got that emotional win in the play-in game in the Twin Cities over the Clippers. What a night.
And Kevin, you could tell it meant a lot to the player. This is a team that has struggled for so long, and by getting to the playoffs, this is a step in the right direction.
Outside Edwards. And it's Russell in the corner. Just 5 to shoot. Prince with it. Guarded now by Jackson, and he gets the bucket.
Look at the unselfishness by Prince. He doesn't have what he wants. Keeps the ball moving.
Jackson looking around. Takes it out to Leonard. It's good from long range.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Russell against Jackson. Towns wide open. Offensive rebound. Outside Edwards. Second chance shot. No good there. So the Clippers will take it the other way. Here's Leonard. And it's out of bounds to the Clippers as the Clippers retain possession. .35 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Driving to the basket. And here's Morris for three. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight. Outside Edwards. Back to Russell. Over George. Edwards against Jackson. Edwards can't hit. And here's Leonard. And so the first quarter is in the books. Clippers lead by 5. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Clippers?
Throughout that first, they just were aggressive on the defensive end, showing active hands.
And they took advantage of some careless ball handling, some careless passing. You have to be more careful around these guys.
Setting the floor for the Clippers. The wing pairing, George and Leonard. Post tandem for him, Morris and Zubac. And it's Jackson at the point guard.
And once Edwards gets a step on you, it's likely going to be a bucket or a foul or both.
George looking over the floor. Outside Leonard. Gets an open look and hits. Leonard's got the lead up to 5 now for Los Angeles.
Hard not to call Leonard's number every time down the floor. He's become that dominant.
Towns against Morris. Out to Russell. Lets it go from deep. Rebounded by Jackson. Clippers leading by 5. Outside Leonard. On the wing, Jackson. Outside for George. From past the arc. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got 5 rebounds tonight. Prince finds Gobert, and Zubac picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played. Pass to Gobert. He dishes it to Towns. You know, Greg, we know to win at the highest level, you need your star players to show up in the big game. With that in mind, what's the key?
You know, it's their will and their ability to fight. If you look at the great ones, even when things haven't gone their way, they continue to scratch and claw and do everything in their power to try and get the W.
Now Jackson feeds it to George. Back to Jackson. There's the drive, and Jackson throws it down hard.
The flat-out speed of Reggie Jackson. No struggles getting to the rim and then doing something about it when he gets there.
Russell dishes to Edwards. Prince in the corner. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face.
Outside Leonard. Passes it to George. And stolen by Prince. Edwards against Leonard. Edwards passes to Gobert. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed in there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Edwards drives in and out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession.
And one of the biggest stories of the summer was Rudy Gobert being traded. Gets a fresh start with the Timberwolves.
1:52 left to play here in the second quarter. And he drives in. And here's Morris for three. That shot off the mark. And Minnesota now the other way. Towns kicks to Russell. To the paint. Gobert dishes to Towns. And Towns throws it down.
And you see Big Cat has the size and coordination. Hard to bump him out of his rhythm.
And there's the call on Karl Anthony Towns. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Leonard. He has 5. Out to Morris. Nice passing here by Los Angeles. From deep, George.
And as a defender, Edwards' speed and agility make him tough to shake. No easy shots with him on you. Any chance you get, you want to put yourself in a position to succeed, and that's what he did there.
Great job of reading the floor, got to the rim, and made a play.
Let me hear you. Give it up.
Clippers trail by 3. Here's Jackson. 52 seconds left in the first half of the game. Zubac the pass to Leonard. Knocks down the 3-ball. Leonard's got the game tied up here for the Clippers.
The three-point numbers for Kawhi Leonard, they show this man is elite from deep.
Stolen by Jackson. Russell against Morris. Now, here's George. He's tightly guarded. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Prince, the pass to Towns. Good work there as it goes. Towns has got 8 points.
And one of the offensive forces in the league. When Towns wants to score, it is really hard to keep him from his spots.
Fires the 3. Now the pass to Prince. With 4 seconds on the clock. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a 3-point play. That's on Reggie Jackson. Minnesota shooting their first free throw of the evening.
Yeah, a year ago, though, Kevin, 78% conversion rate from the free throw line. So that's a nice all-around effort.
And that'll do it for the first half. All right, David, thank you.
23. The Clippers. 18.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. You have to like what we're seeing from Taurean Prince.
And we saw just how important he is for this team in the first half. He was getting everyone involved.
We see it night in and night out. When you move the ball, keep your teammates involved, good things happen at the offensive end.
They've got Anderson. He's out there with Reed. And it's McDaniels at the small forward. So that's the lineup for Minnesota.
He might not have the long range ability of some other guys, but he will knock down open ones like that.
Here's Coffey. McDaniels defending. Here's Powell. The kick out to Wall. Just 5 on the clock. Reed with the rebound. Timberwolves leading by 8. Smitty, expectations have been so high for this Clippers team in recent seasons with the addition of Kawhi and the addition of Paul George and the other great parts around him.
They've got a lot of terrific players, Kevin. On paper, they look playoff ready. So those expectations aren't so misplaced.
Takes it out to Covington. Back to Wall for the 3. And there's the foul. It's on Nicholas Batum. That is his first foul of the game. The Timberwolves shooting 61% from the field, showing some marvelous touch out there. Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter. Pass to McLaughlin. Here's McDaniels. Pass to Reed, and he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up.
As the lead continues to grow, this is just heady, sound basketball.
They have just nailed their halftime adjustments. That's for sure. They don't want to have to sweat this one out. They're looking to pull away.
Covington against Anderson. Passes it to McLaughlin. Reed with it. Batum with the steal. Outside, Wall. Powell, no one around him. The Clippers rebound. Here's Covington. Tries again. Can't get the layup.
Even though he missed it, this is the exact play your offense is designed to produce.
Here's McDaniels. And another three for Minnesota.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
It's been tremendous job of play calling and execution. They just continue to increase this lead.
Give it up for the Pawns.
Right side, Wall. Powell for three. Not going to go that time. So Minnesota will take it the other way. Now the Clippers trading last season for Norman Powell. And as they say, Greg, the rich get richer.
Yeah, an excellent two-way player. Their wing depth becoming the envy of the league. And he's just coming into his prime. So he fits the timeline of their star.
Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. And the pass to Coffee. Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. Just 4 to shoot. And again, no good by the Clippers.
There was a mix-up defensively. Left him all alone. Just couldn't hit it.
From the arc. Here's Noel. Over in the corner, McDaniels. And it's rebounded by Covington. And so it's Covington who brings up the ball for the Clippers. Searching for that first bucket here in the third. Batum, good.
Tremendous awareness from Nicholas. The wily vet finding some points.
Here's Noel. Guarded by Powell. Right wing. Pass to McDaniels. A shot. And it's rebounded by Covington. Covington's got 4 rebounds in this game. Pass to Coffee. Kicks to Powell. Covington wide open. He fires. Kept alive. He shoots again. Wall wide open. Off target from outside. Timberwolves leading by 11 to the inside. And Anderson slams it in.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. Now the Timberwolves with it. Big stretch here going 10-2. There's the dish to Anderson. Over to the wing. Here's Noel. The Clippers grab the miss. Here's Powell. And he converts the layup.
Inside, Norman Powell relies on his agility, allowing him to navigate the paint.
Here's Noel. Can't drop the tough three-pointer.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
You know, we're seeing players move further and further.
And so it's Minnesota. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. They've been giving John Wall all sorts of problems. He still hasn't been able to solve their defense. We'll return shortly. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate. And how about the setup this one?
At his position, traditionally, his job is to shoot the basketball. Give him credit for keeping his eyes up and just taking what the defense allows.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. So for the Clippers right now, the wing pairing, George and Leonard. Post tandem form, Morris and Zubac. And it's Jackson in at the point.
Love the decision by Gobert, finding the open teammate, playing smart basketball.
Morris outside. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. Prince kicks to Edwards. Russell left side. Prince outside. Shoots it up. Misses off the left iron.
Yeah, well, he's going to have some explaining to do on the sideline about why he took that shot.
Low percentage chance. If it's not there, give up the rock. Trust your teammates.
Passes it to Jackson. And Jackson throws it down hard.
Able to switch gears at a moment's notice. Jackson beating his man off the dribble.
Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Russell out to Edwards. Prince outside. Towns for three. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
You know what? They talked about this at halftime, and they're doing a better job of creating space.
Morris outside. And stolen by Russell. Towns for 3. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Zubats has got 4 rebounds in this game. Morris finds Leonard. Shoots the 3. Here's Jackson. And he banks in the layup.
A rare offensive rebound for Reggie Jackson, but he knows what to do with it once he gets it.
Back to George. Takes the 3. The shot's good on the assist by Morris. George has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Timberwolves leading by 10. Edwards with it. Fires from deep. No good on that one. It's George on the wing. Edwards defending. George dishes to Jackson. Drives to the hoop. Here's Zubats. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. Edwards kicks to Prince. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Here's George. Lays it up off the glass. George has got 5 points now this quarter.
At 6'8", Paul George is a threat inside, looking very comfortable from in there.
And Edwards with the stuff.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Jackson against Russell. Jackson passes to George. The 3. The shot, no good. And Minnesota now the other way. We've got 1:08 left in the fourth. Now here's Edwards. And there's the pass to Prince. They get it again. Out to Edwards. Goes back up. And that one goes long.
The defense was begging him to take that shot, and he took the bait, but you can't blame him.
And here's Leonard from 3. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. And it's Russell with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. 10-point lead. Edwards against Leonard. Prince outside. Back to Edwards. 5 on the clock. Puts up a 3. And that's Prince. That time on the assist from Edwards.
And you know they feel good giving their fans a show here while taking care of business.
They're going to win by a nice margin. The effort was there all night.
Right side George. Over Edwards. The shot by George, no good. So it's Minnesota winning this one easily. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the grit.